Many players on the sides. You get to see the emotions. This is going to be a matchup for the ages. Germany gets the tip off. 𝐒𝐫𝐞𝐫𝐢𝐵 looking like the Targaryen, trying to summon Dracarys and fire. As soon as we start, 3-zip, they strike first blood.
Ooh, absolutely phenomenal start there for 𝐒𝐵𝐞𝐫 and the Germans, as it looked like there was a little bit of a massive block back the other way, and then a quick steal. Great defense from the Germans early on here as well. Looked like there was a breakdown in the help defense communication from the Portuguese, and so far, yeah, man, they gotta wake up here, Portugal, because the Germans are coming out firing on all cylinders. There's JLB down low, kicks the ball out to the wing. 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜 with that iconic green. Oh, he's going to take the foul. Iconic green mohawk. And we are going to have our first free throws of the match as well.
Yep, and to the left side is the Portugal team. We got all 5. To the right, we just got 3 of the Germans. But this is when you get to see the communication on the comms, understanding that each avatar has a player. It's 5-on-5 gamers and ballers. Best of 3, so there are regular overtimes, not like basically adding, beautiful dunk by the law firm. Knock it down, that gavel. But again, as I said, it's going to be straightforward. You got to win 2 to continue. Try to win the first game so you have that cushion. So you have to work, quote unquote, as hard the second game. But then you know they're going to try and wreak revenge whoever loses this first game.
Oh, good defense this time from the Portuguese as well. Just getting a hand on 𝐒𝐵𝐞𝐫's shot right there. They will get the inbound here, the Germans. Risky pass, but 𝐒𝐵𝐞𝐫 comes down with it. They can't give him that straight lane to the basket, or he'll take it. He's going to take a 3 there with a hand in his face and a big defensive board. But back the other end, they shut down the transition bucket. That man, 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜, he just seems to show up with that green mohawk exactly when they need him to.
Well, this is when you get to step up from all around. You can't just be sitting in the corner unless that's the play calls for it. You got to participate. Let's get some numbers on the board. 𝐒𝐵𝐞𝐫 going right side against a lock. 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜, you got to be careful. He has a green mohawk, but he sometimes can stroke a green. JLB, pump faking. 𝐒𝐵𝐞𝐫 again, the Targaryen, going to the right side. Pump fake. Great defense from Portugal. 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜 going for the 3, can't knock it down. Offensive board, we talked about it before the game even started. These are going to be crucial for either side.
Yeah, you see the big man doing exactly what he needs to do, and now they get a second chance at this. I don't know if there's another team, honestly, other than Portugal maybe in the whole tournament, who turn those second chances into points. On this occasion, 𝐒𝐵𝐞𝐫 gets the shot he wants, but he can't find the bottom of the net right there. 𝐿𝐵𝐼𝐷 Salazar with a very risky pass across the baseline. PD creative, down low to the law firm, kicks it back out. Simon be balling, foot on the line. It's a miss. Henry Jones going to find 𝐿𝐵𝐼𝐷 Salazar for the 3, and that is what I'm talking about. Offensive boards turning into points. Massive, massive possession right there for Portugal.
If you know anything about Kuroko basketball, my anime, that was a vice grip from the Iron Claw. That was 2 defenders, and he still got the offensive board, finding the open man. Shout out to my man Sebastian. That'll be doing that in real life. But look at these blocks done by Portugal. Going for the fast break. 𝐿𝐵𝐼𝐷 Salazar tricks the entire offense of Germany. Thinking he's going for the 3. As you see, they trail him, and he finds the big man going right down the lane, bringing the pain. 7-5. Portugal is up.
Beautiful bucket right there. 𝐒𝐵𝐞𝐫, as you said, has been rejected twice already. That time finding nothing but net. And we are tied up at 7 apiece. And I would say both teams now rolling. They're feeling it. As 𝐿𝐵𝐼𝐷 Salazar is going to get a really gorgeous dunk down the end there. Just cut straight to the basket. What? I tell you what, man. The courage to throw that pass as they're going to fall asleep. And 𝐒𝐵𝐞𝐫 is going to glide through like that Targaryen dragon for the easy 2.
They're already starting off hot, as you just said. Both teams exchanging buckets left and right. No one's letting up. They know what's on the line. You win this, you advance to the Philippines. And a great block by Germany. JLB going for the fast break.
The Germans showing that they got that defense in them as well. I don't know if we've seen this many blocks within the first quarter of a game yet. 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜 can shoot. 10 to shoot. We got a violation there, though. Looks like he just went out of bounds, Vince, which is a little bit unusual.
Well, in this great game of NBA 2K, they advanced in NBA 2K25 that you just can't be running on the sidelines. It's a little bit more sensitive. You know, they try to make it as real as possible, so you need more control with your player. I tried to, play this game a little bit, and you got to be very careful. You can't just be running left and right thinking, oh, I'll be fine. But again, P.T. Grave going to the rim, finding the open man, Henry Jones. Doesn't really shoot those threes from the corner. You see him from the top of the key. But then let's see if he can work that more. That's literally a give and go. P.T. Creative getting creative, like Michelangelo, Picasso, and beautiful, beautiful artwork of the mid-range.
And he makes the ridiculously difficult look absolutely simple, doesn't he? That's such a hard shot. That is such a low percentage shot as 𝐒𝐵IN𝐞 is going to step into that three. And we had 3 different Portuguese players crashing the boards right there. That shows you how much respect they have for JLB. Really, as PT Creative is going to work another shot. They are not holding back here, Vince. Even with defenders draped over them, they're feeling themselves, they're backing themselves. As I mentioned, these are 2 incredibly confident teams. I don't think you'll find more confidence on any national lineups than these 2 right here, and they're showing it so far. As 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜𝐫𝐢𝐻, JLB trying to work that open bucket, 2 to shoot, gotta have it, is gonna miss. And there's the law firm coming down with the defensive board.
Great board. P.T. Grave going down the left side. Trying to get a little ankle breaker, a little bit of space. Oh, left Craig, give it to Henry Jones, kissing off the glass. Little Tim Duncan. That's how you find your man. It's only 3.4 left in the first. It's flying by, Chris.
It is, mate. Here we go. Oh, they did really well to work that bucket. Portugal up by 4, and honestly, it doesn't feel like there's anything in this game. It doesn't feel like a comprehensive lead at all, but they did just sneak out with 4 points, and they're going to get the inbound here. I just want to point out to remove any confusion as PT Creative adds to the lead here. It is the German players and the German team on the right side of your screen there, those 3 players. And there's a lot of red being worn, okay? It's the Portuguese players on the left wearing a lot of white jerseys, but in-game their jerseys are red. Just in case you're tuning in late, as Germany managed to work the 2 points right there. In-game, Portugal in red, Germany in the all-white unis. PT Creative trying to work an open shot, kicking it back out to 𝐒𝐵𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴. The off-the-ball defense really good so far from the Germans.
Really good indeed. And also shout out to everybody who's been watching on Twitch and YouTube. Great 3 by the big fella behind the arc with the 7-point lead. Also, Speedy Rec Production said, where can I watch the France team? That's going to be next. It's going to be Portugal versus Germany first, best of 3. And then after a little intermission, we will have the French team. And then also we will have the finals to see the winners of those both games on the same day. So stay tuned. Be here. Make sure you follow @FIBA_official as soon as you can. But as you can see, this is Germany versus Portugal.
And the law firm hitting another 3 there. Honestly, Vince, in a couple of previous games, those 3-pointers by him have been the differences. We got 1 to shoot here. Fantastic defense here from Portugal. They forced a low percentage shot, and here he comes, Henry Jones, finding Simon B. Balling with a gorgeous one-handed dish. That was Jason Williams, white chocolate-esque right there. Found his open man, points in the paint, and they'll take him any which way they can get him. A 20-11 lead in this one, and now they're trying to get sticky. Got his hand caught in the cookie jar right there, though.
That was nasty. That was filthy. I need a rag or something to clean it up. Just dunk it on somebody like that. The man got thigh sweat on his forehead. But 𝐒𝐵IN𝐞 trying to get some revenge here. Going on the right side, keeping his dribble. Good defense from Portugal. Keep it in front of him. 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜𝐫𝐢𝐻 could be deadly behind the arc. Trying to find someone. Craig on the corner. Great recovery, but that was excellent timing and the friendly roll as we see the NBA 2K25 making a 6-point game.
He did a couple of laps of honor right there of the ball before finally going in the hole. And, man, did Germany need that 3, though. They really, really did. It cuts the lead to 6. And Portugal just kind of cruising in this one at the moment. Hustling really well. 𝐒𝐵𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴 didn't pull the trigger that time. He does. It's going to go up and out. And that was big man on big man. But Germany come down with a defensive board.
Big fella on big fella. Watch that matchup. We're going to check the box scores going into the half. But 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜𝐫𝐢𝐻 giving it to JLB. 101! Woo! That would have been nasty like Braun did on Rudy Gobert. If you watch that game between the Denver Nuggets, that was just one of the craziest dunks after. But Rudy got a little too mad. But, man, I love when big fellas go at each other because it's just the domination of the paint and no one backs down.
Yeah, 𝐤𝐵 versus Henry Jones is the matchup to watch right here. You can see a lot of respect between these opponents as 𝐵𝐸 is going to get the dunk right there. Henry Jones showing his capabilities. He's not just the rebounder. He can shoot the three ball, and he can pass like a point guard. Impressive stuff.
Now 𝐒𝐵𝐸 keeping that dribble. Already got one activation right there. You see the future, so this man can see where the rebound's going to be in the advance. 𝐒𝐮𝐫𝐞, the man in the middle of the right side with the Germans. You got to interview him yesterday. He's all about business. Got a nice fresh lineup. 𝐒𝐿 on the elbow, unable to knock it down. You got to knock those freebies.
You really do. But another really good rebound from 𝐤𝐵 gives his team a second chance. But he is activated now, the law firm Henry Jones. Finding 𝐵𝐸, finding him again, a quick 1-2 and an open three, and he bangs it home. And this is the first mental timeout of the game right now. Germany find themselves down by 11, and Portugal just cruising, Vince.
Trying to extend this lead as much as possible. Now, points, quote-unquote, don't matter, but you're trying to get that win on the first game for that cushion. Just a little bit of cushion. You know, we talked about a whole bunch of Denzel movies. Remember the Titans. Just a little cushion. Just a cushion. Then you stick them, all right? And let's see if they're going to stick it to him right now. 𝐒𝐵𝐸 to the right side. Oh, loses the ball. Now it's Portugal's advancement.
Yeah, that's a rare turnover from 𝐒𝐵𝐸. He's normally so cautious with the ball, but this Portuguese team, they've been showing that they're going to give away the fouls. They're going to get those reach-ins, honestly, and can they turn the turnovers into points? That's what they're trying to do right here. 𝐵𝐸 looking to work a shot, and he goes in for a left-handed dunk right there. I'm pretty sure he's a righty as well. That was impressive.
This man put some dancing shoes on that move, man. Just left him right in the dust. But that's what you do when you blow by as a point guard. Make sure you have that good change of directions. We had so many point guards in this season, understanding, changing speed, hesitation, going up, but then fighting 𝐤𝐵, kissing off the glass again. 1-2 punch of a point guard to big man, high-low. That's how you get it done.
Big time. And if you can believe it, we're going to have 30 seconds left in the first half of game one here between Portugal and Germany. And Portugal have really managed to find a lot of easy points in the paint, Vince. That is a new wrinkle in their game. Germany are going to have to make a halftime adjustment to really reduce the hemorrhaging right there because they're just giving up way too many points in the paint. Risky passes. 𝐒𝐻𝐫𝐞 was not ready to shoot that. You got to be ready in the corner. He had a look, and now it's only a 0.8 second difference between game clock and shot clock. Germany trying to have the final say here in the first half. It is not disappointed. It is a heavyweight title bout, haymaker after haymaker. But right now, like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Portugal are mysterious and running away with it, Vince.
Let's see if they can, but you see, going into the half, a lot of great matches. Look at the dunks, look at the pumps, look at the assists. But as you said, we just got to talk about the blocks. I mean, how many blocks did we see within the first, 30 seconds of the game? The timing has increased, and defense is amazing.
Ooh, and that big three there for Germany kept them in it. But yeah, take nothing away from the Portuguese. They've looked very comfortable as well, Vince, which is what's a little bit scary. They're not even sweating, right? So far, they got a 13-point lead, and they're really making it look easy. The off-the-ball movement has just been brilliant. A rare miss right there, but of course the law firm, Henry Jones coming down once again with the ball. 𝐵𝐸 from the corner, and they are now doubling the German score.
Picasso's going off and going into the half. 𝐵𝐸 had 11 points with 3 assists. And Henry Jones, 7 points and rebounds with 6 assists and 3 for 3 from the field, 1 for 1 from three-point land. Perfect. But then also on Germany, 𝐒𝐵𝐸 with 7 points, 5 points from Craig, and then 𝐤𝐵 got 2 points but with 6 rebounds. So Germany has to step it up. But as you can see, Portugal just digging away, trying to get this comfortable lead so they can take game one.
And 𝐼𝐸𝐥𝐿 managing to throw up a shot there. You can see the Portuguese players can't believe the refs called that one. But he steps to the line. He bangs them home. A 14-point lead. Now, what Germany have to do here is really shut down the points in the paint. That would have been my key takeaway from that first half. Really, Portugal have exploited that. And then the moment they started to move down and try to do that, though, Portugal have been exploiting the three ball as well. So you gotta slay that two-headed monster as we see another baseline cut right there for some easy points.
Up and again, everybody's found it, but a beautiful 𝐒𝐫𝐞 drive, just gliding and flying. 𝐒𝐿𝐵, that was flaming behind his feet, getting that easy 2-point dunk. Now, again, everyone that's been watching, we want you to participate in our great giveaway when we're giving away NBA 2K25. We got the link above. When it comes to Twitch, the link is also in YouTube and also TikTok. Please go to eFIBA Official, like the post, tag 3 friends, also follow @FIBA. Let's increase the following, increase the love, and also get a chance for you to play this great game that we're watching right now. Mr. B being at the moment, knocking it down 37-20, 17-point lead. Chris, what is going on?
Well, history is on the side of the Portuguese. You touched upon it before the game that they were victorious, during qualifiers, right? As we see a well-worked 3 right there from the Germans, and 𝐿B with another massive board. Look at him. He's double-teamed, Vince, and he still manages to come down with the ball. Absolutely phenomenal effort. Yeah, they've just got to basically clamp up defensively and work more of the magic like that. I like their shot selection. It's just hard to stroke a green when you have even one defender minimizing your chances. As we get a transition foul right there, which means 1 free throw and the inbound. Portugal looking to just solidify this lead so that they can control the tempo of the game in the 4th and etch out a victory here in game number 1. Germany trying to flip the script, as it were.
Let's see what's going on. Sambi Ballin getting to Henry Jones. No brain salvo on top of the key. Unable to hit that. Wasn't as soon as we thought. Let's see what Germany's going to do on this offensive possession. Great pass to Craig, kissing it off the glass. Easy as peasy. Beautiful cover girl.
And they need more transition buckets like that as well. That was good defense, really good rebounding and quick transition here. Craig Z has the unfortunate task of trying to stop PT Creative. I tell you what, I don't envy him, Vince, right? As PT Creative is so dangerous. You can see good discipline defensively. No brand sellers are going to get open and drop it home, though. This is the problem. Every single one of these Portuguese players can punish you offensively, and they are showing the full repertoire on display right here.
Everybody in the chat is talking about the defense for Portugal, and yes, they are a defensive team. I'm loving the stops, keeping Germany at bay, but it's only game 1. We still got another one today, so don't think they have it yet. But Henry Jones again for another 3, unable to hit it, and now Germany has a chance for this drive.
Well, that was my big takeaway from the entire European region this year, right, Vince? At the World Finals last year, we saw the Philippines, we saw USA just pouring in points. Really, really running the scoreboard up. And we heard it from the French in their interview and a lot of other captains as well. Defense wins championships. That's been a massive focus for them as 𝐒𝐿𝐵 gets another offensive board. And, yeah, it's just a marked area of improvement. Teams already prepping for the World Finals. You love to see it. And everybody's improved defensively out of Europe, for my money anyway, this year. As we find Costa goaded in the corner, but another miss. Yeah, it really feels as though the low field goal shooting percentage for Germany is their biggest weakness right now, Vince.
Being their Achilles heel, but now you have to extort it. Let's see how Portugal is going to take advantage of this drive, give and go. You saw that going. Pump fake, finding Mr. B in the corner. And again, that's 2 in a row for that man. Now it's a 22-point lead with 1:05 left in the 3rd. Portugal, don't take a deep breath yet. You got more game to play.
Yeah, they got to stay locked in. It's something that I've been really impressed with them. It's just the fact that, as we see a gorgeous offensive board and quick hook back there by 𝐒𝐿𝐵, they have just been locked in, especially with the best of 2 format that we had. It really did take 8 quarters to get a win. It was that simple. So you had to have laser focus for 8 full quarters, no mistakes. That is what they did. Henry Jones here, patient on the ball. You can see them trying to rotate and work their magic. Got to have that big man with a kind of ugly-looking left-handed layup. But, hey, it went in, so all good.
Yeah, if it goes in, it goes in. And these teams did play each other in eFIBA Season 2. And Portugal took out Germany 40-23, a very low-scoring affair. But then again, 46-45 for Germany was right there. So they still got more games to play. Henry Jones, you see, is activated. We'll see in the future. And then see if he's going to find someone to give the shot. No, they're going to run it all the way down. No shot clock. PT Creative being really patient, smart with the ball. Going to do a jab stat, go around 10 seconds. That's the one give and go to the corner. Sambi Ballin. Let's see if he's going to get a nice little 1-foot stay there, but couldn't get it. 46-27, Chris. Wowza.
Yeah, they are really playing well here as they're going to get a quick turnover right there from the inbounds. Not how you want to start the fourth quarter when you're down big against Portugal. Here are the Germans. A nice cut from 𝐵𝐸, making it look easy. It is not. What a dunk right there. Man, they have just got to lock in here, the Germans, bow up defensively and score some quick buckets at the other end. 𝐒𝐫𝐸, that's exactly what the doctor ordered for the Germans. A little bit more of that, please. They cut the lead to 18, but so far, you said it, Vince, history on Portugal's side. They look so calm, so collected, and they're making it look easy. It isn't. This is a really hot German team, man. They have been coasting to victories. They've looked every bit as advertised, a true powerhouse. But right now, Portugal have their number once again, it seems.
Yep, Germans, where are your support? Let me see the flags in the chat, but a great dunk by Portugal, making it a 20-point lead again. And also, where are my Portuguese? All right, I want to see all the colors that's going on Twitch and YouTube when it goes for the black, red, and yellow, and also the green and red. I love everyone loving their country, rooting them on, but there's more games today. It is best of 3, and this is the first game for the semifinals for the Europe regions, eFIBA Season 3.
Woohoo. And then, of course, we're going to have our other semifinals. 𝐒𝐵𝐸 gets fouled hard as he was shooting there. I love how tenacious this Portuguese defense is. They're not holding anything back, Vince. They're still trying to get the steals, getting the reach-in fouls. They are going to foul you as you shoot to make sure you earn every single bucket. You love to see it. Yeah, our next matchup after this one, semifinal number 2, France versus Turkey. The old foes going at it again. It is a full slate for you here today on eFIBA Season 3 European region. But before that, was that an attempted one-handed alley-oop? Goodness gracious me. We have Germany versus Portugal, 3:41 left. 𝐒𝐵𝐸 coming up the field. The lead is cut to 15. That's the lowest they've had it now for a couple of quarters. What can Germany do here to try and push this game down the stretch?
Let's see, the tides can be changing. Germany stepping up just a little bit, but we always see how that momentum can transfer into the next game. We saw that with Finland against Turkey, so you got to be careful. Portugal has to stop them on that because now you're playing back-to-back, and especially when you have that loss, it gives a little bit of fire underneath you, so maybe you come out even hotter than before.
Yeah, we've seen pretty much every single team who drops the first game, rebound in the second, couldn't quite work that basket right there. This is an opportunity for Germany. It really is kind of now or never, right, Vince? They got to continue to work open shots like that and make them. That's a great board by Craig, kicking it back out. Can they get some second chance points right here? Again, Portugal, sticky and icky, playing defense. 2 fouls away from the bonus now. 𝐒𝐵𝐸 wants the ball in his hands, wants to take the game by the scruff. A good cut, a great board there. 𝐿B got his own rebound and stuck it back. The lead is cut to 13 now.
Just like in IRL, sometimes you get more angrier, and right there, that was just a statement saying, I don't care if I'm down, I'm still going to play the best I can. Great offensive board by the big fella from Germany. But as you see, 𝐵𝐸 keeping that possession, giving that nice cut, and a great read on the defense, sneaking right behind the baseline, using the box. Easy, high percentage shot, 52-37.
𝐒𝐵𝐸 pulling up again. That's well within his wheelhouse, right? We know he can make that shot. They haven't quite dropped. I'm sure when we see the shooting percentages, glorious pass. No, it doesn't go in. But, of course, that man, the law firm, Henry Jones, with another offensive board turned into points, and the lead now back out to 18.
No brain, just basically unconscious on the court, just lets it fly, doesn't even think about it. He was running back on defense before the shot even went in. I mean, that's confidence in your shooting guard, but a great shot there, unable to get it, and then a foul to stop the possession. 1:55 left in the fourth. First game, best of 3, Portugal, Germany. Whew, it's getting spicy.
And 𝐿B, as advertised, has been a real menace with the offensive boards. They've just struggled to turn those second chances into points, but I've been super impressed with him. As 𝐒𝐵𝐸 with another uncharacteristic miss. I'm calling it, Vince. When we finally see the box score and the three-point shooting percentage, it is going to be well below average for the Germans. Take nothing away from the Portuguese defense, and full credit to them for that. But if you want to win, you got to drop them in. As we see Portugal at the other end extend the lead back out now to 21 points. And honestly, with under 90 seconds to play, this is a tall task right here for this German team. Another offensive board for 𝐿B, kicking it back out. Can they work the magic? 𝐒𝐵𝐸 can't get a shot to go. Portugal back the other way.
And they're going to keep going right now. PT Creative going on the right side. Understand where he needs. As he sees going to the right. And now he's just holding time, just taking his time. Understanding, clock is your friend. Let's see if he can knock it down. Oh, can't get it, but a good offensive board by the law firm. And let's see what happens on this possession.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Henry Jones going on the right side. Understanding it's his time. No brain Salazar giving it the cross pass. PT Creative getting more creative. Knocking down another 3. And Chris, they're saying in the chat that Portugal might go toe-to-toe with USA.
Ooh, well, if they play defense like this, they got a chance. As again, they're going to foul 𝐒𝐵𝐞𝐫𝐞 so hard there. There's just been no easy buckets. You can see the love hearts from Portugal right there. Look, let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay? We still got a game 2 to get through before they book their slot to the World Finals. I underestimated Team USA. I'm happy to admit it as we see a deep range shot missed from PT Creative. That man, Henry Jones, the law firm, with another offensive board. If you want to take down USA, you got to pack your defense. I've been impressed with Portugal, but yeah, it's got to be Herculean, otherworldly performances. We get another offensive board. 7 seconds to play in game number 1. They're going to let it tick down. Germany bested by 22 points in this one. And Vince, the Portuguese, 1 win away from heading to the Philippines.